Welcome back to Up North at 4. Joining us now is Will Jeffery from American Pond Hockey.
Nice.
First time ever in Minocqua. A pond hockey tournament is coming next weekend. Will, you're kind of like the, can I say like the genesis behind this whole thing? Is that a good
Sure,
way?
yeah, catalyst a little bit.
There
sure.
it is.
Yeah.
All right, so Will, where did this idea come from for a pond hockey tournament?
Yeah, quick correction, there was a youth tournament. But this is the first ever adult tournament.
So that was like a practice warm-up, right? Now
now we're taking
big deal.
over.
Yeah, we're turning into the big boys are going to come out and play a little bit. Yeah, the origins was just an idea. A group of friends and I from Inaugural have played in some outdoor tournaments and became our favorite weekend of the year. Was meeting up in these different areas and playing outdoor hockey. Every single time we left, no fail, the conversation was, man, would it be better in Minocqua? The venue itself, the ski show venue, lends itself to being for spectators, which is what we're leaning heavily into. Spectators, families, you don't even have to get on the ice if you just want to come hang out in the warming tent up the hill. So that's kind of why Minocqua. The restaurants, the bars, the group of guys I'm referring to grew up in the ski show, so had a lot of fun summer memories at that venue. And then once we fell in love with this outdoor hockey thing, it was kind of a no-brainer.
Move those memories to the wintertime.
Yeah.
So you're saying you guys kind of created this event by just going out, a couple of friends, right, playing on the ice?
Yeah, the idea itself. Yeah, and then the event itself really it's a culmination of the community. So I've hung on to a couple things that I want to make sure we do and stick to in terms of the vision of how to execute this thing. But really, it's been a collaborative effort. I started to knock on doors and make phone calls to local friends and families and some people who I'd never even met before. We'd come across a problem. I'd find someone quickly to help me solve it, and that's how it took its shape into what it's going to be, which is exciting. It's really a community-driven event with just kind of referencing back to my original vision, but it really has evolved into something special, and that's because of the local people.
And I can imagine, too, since we're here talking to you before the inaugural tournament kicks off next weekend, the feedback for that was good? Received
Excitement, exciting, yeah, a little bit of doubt because we're doing it different. We're choosing to deliberately do this a little bit different than any other tournament that you've seen with this type of an event. Things that would be a little bit more difficult to execute if you were going to do a huge tournament. That's one of the reasons we're keeping it kind of targeted in terms of the hockey. We're going to have a smaller group of hockey players and hopefully lean into having a big crowd watching is that's one element that we're excited about. Things like a wood-burning sauna on site for players.
Wow.
Live music instead of DJ music. Local craft beer only. Mostly local businesses only, as opposed to the more kind of corporate feel that you see at some of these big giant events.
So we want this to feel like it's a Minocqua event.
Exactly.
Yes.
At the heart of it, right?
Yes.
Is that a good way to
It's built on the community of Minocqua and that venue space. Those are the core pieces to it, with some unique elements that my friends and I thought would be exciting, cool. As a hockey player in these tournaments, like, oh, what if you could do this? And whereas most events might say, too hard, don't even try, scrap it, we're actually following through and executing some of these pretty cool elements.
Awesome. Wow, that sounds amazing. Sounds more like a party out there. Not only are you skating, you're playing hockey, you're hanging out with people, music, food, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. When I lived in New York, we actually did the same thing with my friends. We played ice hockey. I never thought about this idea. We should have, but you beat us to it. So how many people are we expecting at this type of event?
We shut off registration after 20 teams, so it'll be 160 players, 160 to 200 players. And then, fortunately, the Ice Cold Beer Fest is actually happening simultaneously in the Campanile parking lot. So we have some spillover and back and forth between that event.
You definitely planned that out.
Yeah, it was a lucky accident.
That was good. That was good.
So we're excited about that as well. So we hope to see some of their crowd back and forth. And then it's hard to tell how many people. We have a ton of indoor heated warming space for families. We have a family center for kids to play games. That was another important target, was to make sure you could bring your kids to this, whereas a lot of the times the outdoor hockey tournaments are mostly just for the boys. So we got a lot of space for the boys, but we're also executing some space for families, kids, people who aren't playing, just want to hang out and have fun for a winter fest.
Well, perfect. All right. I caught that pun, the spillover from the beer fest.
I
saw what you did there, Will. All right. So, Will, I know you said registration is closed, but I think Conrad and I might have what it takes to be out there next weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to challenge him to a game of tic-tac-toe but I'm going to hockeyfy it. You want to stick around and kind of judge us?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Please.
we're going to do that after the break on Up North at 4. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're hanging out. Will Jeffery, American Pond Hockey. The inaugural tournament's coming up next weekend in Minocqua, starting Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Friday, yep. 4 p.m. puck drop. We're going to do color guard, anthem, honorary puck drop at between 3:30 and 4, and then 4 p.m. games start.
Okay.
So this event is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, correct?
Just Friday, Saturday.
Just
championship.
Friday and Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, championship is Saturday night. Under the lights with some live music.
That does sound like fun. So if people want a little bit more information about this, where would they find it? And also, do they need their own equipment, kind of like what we got right now, or do you guys provide it?
Yeah, so AmericanPondHockey.com is the website. The whole schedule is up there. We have a few causes that we're raising money for, primarily the Never Forgotten Honor Flight. So you can donate on that site. We can raise money for them. We're going to do all sorts of different contests and games and raise money for that cause. But AmericanPondHockey.com has all the details that you need.
Perfect.
We do not have equipment, I'm sorry. You got to bring your own equipment.
Okay,
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if these mini hockey sticks will do, but we'll see.
Those will work, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, Will, you mentioned earlier that registration for the event, if you want to sign up to play, it's closed for now.
Yeah.
I get that, but I do think Conrad and I could maybe help a few teams capture a title.
Well, let me see what
You'll
you
be the
got.
judge, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
show
see
you
what
kind of
you
my
got.
sharp shooting skills.
I'll make a few phone calls. Yeah.
People who have watched the show know I am brutal at hockey and skating and anything, but tic-tac-toe I might be good at.
Okay.
Hockey version. All right, Conrad? It's simple. Just hit it where you want to put your mark, all right? Can I be X's?
You've probably been practicing, I would say. Yeah, you probably
All
have.
right, we're gonna shoot from this little dot right here, Conrad.
Cool, you could be X's. Yeah,
All right.
that's fine.
I feel like a good starting spot is upper left. Oh, I didn't get enough under it.
Is that a miss?
That was a miss. That doesn't count.
Kind of not
count
surprised,
that.
Nate.
I'll count that as a warm-up. All right, you can go ahead.
All
now.
right.
Flipping the blade backhand.
Oh, top cheddar. Nice shot.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, I'll
That was
mark
a good
you down.
one. That would have definitely been a goal.
That's where Grandma keeps the cookies. Top shelf.
What do you think about that one, Will? You like what
that
you've
was-
seen so far from Conrad?
And that was my
no
practice
joke.
shot. That was
Yeah,
my
that
practice
was
shot.
Practice.
I didn't
All
even
right.
warm up.
I gotta block you now, right? Because I know what you're gonna do here. I feel like I'm just gonna kind of go bottom left. I'm going wide.
Nice.
Pressure's
Let's
getting to
go.
me. I can't do this on camera. This is not
All right.
good, Conrad. All right. You can feel free to kind of bury me here.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Now I missed.
All right, buddy.
Outside.
You left me
I
with
was
some
trying to
room.
get the right
You left
side.
me with some room, Conrad.
I did. I did it on purpose.
I
'cause
didn't
knew
even
you were
realize.
behind.
So Will,
Yeah.
he's never told me before that he can skate and played hockey
Yeah.
like with his friends. I had no idea. So I didn't know that until I asked him during the show. I feel like I kind of got myself into a hairy situation here. What's
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely a little bit different, but
no, it's
That
not.
first shot was
All right, I'll take it. I
All
just
right,
want to get on the
all right.
board.
Take the easy. Get on the board there.
Let's get on the board here. You should have killed
All right.
me when you had the chance here, Conrad, because I'm coming back.
It's not over yet.
Oh. What are you feeling here?
Oh, already taken.
Same spots.
That's not going to do anything for you. All right. Will, growing up,
Yeah.
mini hockey. I'm guessing you played a lot.
Yeah, you know what? Anytime you go on a hockey trip with the boys or the team, especially as kids, hotel hallways. That's where
That
the shinny
sounds
hockey,
dangerous. All right, here we go. I'm just going to go right in the middle.
Ooh,
take
that
that
was
one. I'll
really
take that
good.
one. I'll take that
But I
one.
mean, you can't really do anything with that,
It's
right?
not the best. It's not the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, though, Will, I not a hockey player myself, did play a lot of mini hockey.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Those would get a little hectic, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about outdoor hockey
Does
specifically.
that count?
Come
it
on,
kind of hit like
I
the
already
side?
have that one.
Well,
might be
it
the
kind of hit
bottom.
the side, no?
That might have been bottom right.
I'll give it to you just because I'm nice, Conrad.
My favorite thing about outdoor hockey specifically is that it's accessible. So whether you're a kid who doesn't want to choke up the change to play travel
Right,
hockey and buy all the
right.
equipment, dropping in on a frozen lake is the way to learn
need
and
so
try.
much fun.
Skates,
Even the same thing for
gloves,
adults.
yeah.
If you're even adults, I have friends who started playing hockey in their 20s and 30s because they could drop in on pond hockey
that's where
instead of finding a men's league and all the equipment and all that. So
And it's a really good time, too.
All right,
it's
Conrad,
really
I got
fun.
it.
Hockey's
yeah.
that one sport where ooh,
There you go, right down the
the
pipe.
There you go, Nate.
I'm feeling
All
it
right,
now.
I just need that one
is coming
more
down.
box.
This is coming down to the wire. So you were also saying, though, Will, there's 2 divisions for this tournament.
Yeah, the primary division, the invitational, is this open division. That's the one that we've been referring to.
Guys, see that shot?
That was good.
That would have
might
been a
even
goal.
give
That would have
to you,
been a
just 'cause
nice goal.
Just because I kind of want to give that to you. But you were saying, though, 2 divisions.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
the Open.
Yeah, the primary tournament is this 20-team Open division.
Okay.
We also opened up to Grouse. We called it the Grouse division.
The Grouse.
So that would be just inexperienced players. 3-on-3, no score kept, no officiating. Drop in and goof around. That'll be Saturday from 12 to 2.
Okay.
So, Nate, I think that's our calling. We
That's
got to
what
go.
I'm hearing.
We
That's
got to
what I'm
stop
Yeah,
by
come
next
on
week.
down, put some
Friday,
skates on.
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This will be just Saturday, but you can come both days.
Sounds
Let's do
great.
it.
So, Will, I think I'm just going to give Conrad the win on this. It's
Yeah,
Friday.
Is that markers?
I'm in a good
I want to
mood.
make it
Yeah,
official.
go ahead,
Official.
Go ahead. Will,
let's go.
American Pond Hockey, the first tournament next week.
Yep.
Information on your website. Where could they
Yeah.
find that?
AmericanPondHockey.com.
Easy enough. Well, thank you so much, Will, for joining us. We can forget about the results of this.
Yeah, just
slide that out of the way.
W.
We'll be back after the break on Up North at 4.